Yo, 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 what is up, my peeps? It's your main man, Cop here. We are back with another reaction video for you. Just saw that Blizzard came out with a new video called Safe Haven. I haven't watched it yet. Really want to watch it with you guys. And I thought, what the heck? Why don't I react to it instead of just doing it on stream, and then y'all can have that image for the rest of the time. Because who knows, the way they've been portraying Sylvanas lately, this could be the nail in her coffin, so to speak. Forgive the slight black bars on the edge of this part of the video. My webcam's acting up and I haven't been able to fix it in any expedient manner, so rather than delaying this video by a few more hours, I thought I'm just going to go ahead and do it. So let us do just that. We're going to pop on over to the video. We're going to hit play and we're going to watch together. Wow. Their cinematics department is just killing it this expansion. The traitor. Oh, he made his way to Nagrand. Oh, this is going to be good.
So, this is home now.
Home. Family.
And where are they?
Not far.
This world... oh, it looks good. But it's wrong. Broken. Falling apart. Just like the Horde. Do you know? Do you know what she's done while you've been hiding?
I left that life behind. I'm no one's savior. I will not lead the Horde.
I didn't ask. But I hoped you would at least fight for it.
So good to hear Chris Metz's voice.
You were followed!
I followed them.
Sorfang is lying to you, Thrall.
You and I, we don't get to hide.
Oh, man. We getting the war chief back. We getting the war chief back. Oh, man, that was awesome! I still can't help but thinking one of two things is going on. Sorfang is lying to Thrall to force him to take action because he thinks the ends justify the means. And he's just that kind of guy. Or those assassins weren't sent by Sylvanas. They were sent by Nathanos. Because we all know Nathanos would do anything to protect his Dark Lady, whether she sanctioned it or not. And Sylvanas has had a history of surrounding herself with people who maybe haven't always had exactly her same ideals in mind. You know, you've got Putris, Very Mothras, all kinds of people that, even if you do the Silver Pine Forest quest line, she keeps trusting people to have the same vision as her and to follow through in the way she would follow through. And it keeps backfiring on her. If she has any blind spot at all, because she's a brilliant tactician, it's that, and I mean, this is weird to say, it's that she believes in not only the rightness of what she's doing, but that other people see the same rightness and see the same path. And to her credit, even Sorfang saw the same path and saw the same rightness when she first talked about destroying the Alliance. He was totally down with it. Spoiler alert for the amazing book Before the Storm, but Sorfang was the one who was leading the campaign against Teldrassil. It was his plan on how to do it. He was the one who sent in the rogues to poison and kill the Sentinels with stealth. He is not an honorable orc. And I think he's lived just a little bit too long. He's seen just a little bit too much and he's broken. And I think he's starting to become what he despises. And I don't think he sees it. And given his past history, I don't think anybody else sees it. I mean, I could be completely wrong. Maybe Sylvanas is Garrosh 2.0, only better, because he's an amateur. I don't see that, though. To me, Sylvanas is misunderstood. And if her underlings actually followed her plan and her orders, first of all, Malfurion would be dead. Second off, Darnassus would be in Horde hands and not burned. And third off, the Alliance would be in even more tatters than it already is. And the Horde would be on the verge of winning the war. So the only things that seem to trip Sylvanas up, as I ramble on a little bit, I know this is getting a little bit long, but the only things that seem to trip Sylvanas up are when she trusts people on her own side to have the same vision as her and follow her orders, and when unforeseen things happen. Like, who could have ever... She would have even won the Battle of Lordaeron if Jaina hadn't shown up out of nowhere. Like, Jaina's been nowhere for the entirety of Legion. She just shows up with a flying boat and wrecks everything. But even that, she still had, contingency plans A through Z. Sylvanas isn't who you think she is. You think she is, but she isn't. all that being said, good lord, it was good to hear Thrall's voice again. And I really like the fact that he understands now, like it's clicked in his mind, and maybe a little bit too much. Maybe he needs to dial that back a little bit a little bit more. That he's not Green Jesus, because that through Warcraft 3 and the start of World of Warcraft, that's kind of how he was portrayed as this savior, and he could do no wrong, and peace and love and flowers, and and the strongest shaman to ever live. But we've seen that he himself has flaws, and now we get to see him deal with them, and for that I am excited as heck. We get to see our Thrall back, our war chief, imperfect as he is, and I don't think anybody in the Horde ever asked him to be perfect or to be a savior. We just need Thrall. We don't need him necessarily to be a war chief. We don't necessarily need him to be Green Jesus. We just need him to be Thrall. And I've said this many times. Blizzard has owned my soul from the very first moment I picked up Warcraft 1, a couple weeks after it came out. And a lot of that has to do with the voice acting in the games from day one. And it was even intensified a lot in Warcraft 3, just hearing Metzen's Thrall and hearing him again in a cinematic this epic. And dear God, did you see Nagrand? Did you see how good Nagrand looked? It just blows me away. I could keep rambling on for hours at this point, but I think I'm going to finish up and code the video and send it up to YouTube and publish it. I'll probably publish it on both my channels. If you're watching it now on one or the other, it's probably in the other one too. So thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think. Thumbs up, like, subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff that YouTube people, professionals, tell you to do. Because heck knows I'm not a pro. And if you're on one of my channels, look in the description. There should be a link to the other one. So if you're on the pre-recorded channel, there's a link to our Warcraft streams in the description. If you're on the Warcraft channel, there's a link to the pre-recorded stuff in the description. So take care, everybody. Peace for the Horde. Cop out.